Your morning news now. 250,000 people in the U.S. have now died from COVID-19, and a record 79,000 Americans are currently hospitalized. In New York City, the positivity rate hit 3%, forcing the nation's largest school district to move to remote learning. The Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation says there could be about 360,000 U.S. deaths by January 20th, but with universal mask usage, the total drops to as low as 300,000.
Much has been asked of you, and I need to ask a little more.
It's time, folks. We do not get any do-overs here.
The rise in cases and hospitalizations around the country is forcing local officials to crack down. In Minnesota, Governor Tim Walz announced new restrictions that will shut down indoor dining at bars and restaurants, close gyms and fitness centers, and put organized indoor youth sports on hold. In Wisconsin, Governor Tony Evers says he will be reissuing a state of emergency. It comes as Wisconsin hit another record number of COVID-19 cases yesterday. Evers says he will also reissue emergency order number 1, which requires face masks in public places. Trumbull County is implementing its own mask mandate as the area battles a rapid increase in positive COVID-19 cases. The county health department has 11 contact tracers, but health officials say they just can't keep up. The order will go into effect on Saturday and expires January 21st. It requires every individual in Trumbull County age 5 and over to wear a face covering in any enclosed building. Gunderson Health System is launching a free Gunderson Pharmacy mobile app. It can be used to request or transfer prescriptions and can even give you pill reminders to help you stay on schedule. You can find the free app on Google Play and the iOS App Store.
Well, community forecast numbers for today are quite mild. Check these out. Mid to upper 50s to around 60 across the north, including Eau Claire and the Chippewa Valley. Lower to middle 60s here in the Cross, right around 64. And then low to mid 60s down to the south. You could be around 65 to 66 degrees down towards Prairie du Chien.
President Donald Trump's campaign has paid $3 million for a recount of 2 heavily Democratic Wisconsin counties, Milwaukee and Dane. His campaign reports that these counties were sites of the worst irregularities. However, no evidence of wrongdoing has been presented. In the 2 counties to be recounted, Democrat Joe Biden received 577,455 votes compared to Trump's 213,157. The Seven Rivers Alliance is addressing the lack of diversity in local workplaces. Our region is more than 90% white, which is significantly less diverse than the 60% white population nationally. According to the Seven Rivers Alliance CEO, Chris Hardy, this lack of diversity makes it challenging to appeal to minority families and workers, making them less likely to move to our communities. Habitat for Humanity is celebrating its 50th and 51st homes built in the La Crosse area. The Twin Home is part of a new development in Rockland. About 350 volunteers help complete the milestone project.
Well, we are looking at some high and mid-level clouds scattered about again today, much like yesterday, but they're thin enough that sun is able to filter through for the most part. Temperature is very mild to start, low to mid 40s to lower 50s. Our typical overnight lows, early morning lows this time of year in the mid 20s. Mix of sun and clouds, unseasonably warm today. That 64 would be 22 degrees above our average high of 42. Cooler, but still above average tomorrow, highs near 50, and then low to mid 40s for highs for the upcoming weekend.
Thank you so much for being with us this morning, and we hope you have a great Thursday. Stick around now for CBS This Morning. We'll see you back here tomorrow.